This is a horoscope prediction today in Pisces Love. Those born between February 19 and March 20 belong to this zodiac sign. Love is a fundamental prop for this sign. They needed to have emotional stability that provides them with security. Those born under the sign of Pisces, even if you don't believe in your possibilities right now, because they haven't been able to recognize your merits. Don't get discouraged, because very soon, if you continue with that same tenacity, everything will improve. The stars are positioning themselves in your favor, and in the field of love you have a magnet to attract towards you the people who interest you. Of course, be careful who you look at, because you may put your eyes on the wrong person. Go calmly and do not rush quickly to commit to anyone, much less open the doors of your home and heart. Today there are means that can make life easier for you to meet people. That's fine, but if you decide to go to them, keep in mind that they can easily fool you. Many pretend to be who they are not, so as soon as you can meet them in person, do not hesitate, but be very. Sometimes memories surface, and that feelings take over you. It's okay, you don't have to pretend to others. You are a very sensitive woman with a very good heart, and it is logical that sometimes you need the support of your loved ones. If you are not lucky enough to have close to that person who always has a voice of encouragement and who knows how to lift your spirits, the Pisces woman knows that fortunately today there are many ways to contact people when it is not possible to do so in person. If what you really need is to find that special person with whom you dream, do not despair that soon there will be good news in this regard. Today's free prediction for the Pisces man, Pisces friend, looking at the past and remembering times that you think were better is not going to help you at all, and they were also not as good as you think. Keep in mind that we always remember the good and leave the bad in the corner of our minds. The Pisces man must look to the future and the present. The recommendation that today's horoscope gives you is that you break with everything that ties you to your past. A new stage begins in which it is more than likely today, and for a few days a change has been taking place. Today's Pisces horoscope in love for singles in love, in life itself, in everything. We do not know the changes that can occur from one day to the next, and without us having a clue that they will occur. We have all encountered unexpected twists and turns that have turned our existence upside down. You should not despair if you see that your life is monotonous and that you do not finish getting what you want. Today the horoscope for your sign tells me that a stage of great changes is about to enter that can be very positive. Do not expect everything to be good, because when the past is broken and a new cycle begins, there are things that we like more and others less. You have to look at the balance, and in love if it will be very positive, so rest assured that this change will not upset you in the least. If you have a partner, remember that what you say matters as much as the way you say it. The sweetest word can be an insult if it is not given the intention it requires. Do not raise your voice or use irony, because it can play against you. The ends do not favor you today when you want to get closer to that person you are interested in. It's not a good day for her, and something that would give her joy at another time is going to seem troublesome, and the earlier we start, the faster we'll get there. You have to better organize your time so that you can provide more space for work. Those cuts, those absences, that dispersion, they don't help you perform as much as you should. That the time of work is only the time of work. You should never go to sleep angry. Something that happens to you very frequently lately, and that you should avoid. By doing so, stress and anguish dominate your sleep, and you take away rest. So always, at the end of any late night argument, try to come to a compromise. You have many special signs today. Today you need to remember the following. Take things easy, don't let gossip take you out of your center of balance, let them talk, in the end you will succeed. The decisions you make affect other people, do not do it in a hurry and think with a cool head. You begin to feel that your feelings are pure and honest, therefore, you are willing to give and receive affection. This happens as a result of meeting people who don't know what they want, people who swear love to you one day and block you from social media the next. That is why you realize that this person is not worth it and is not what you want for your future. Work is something that interests you too much. If you don't have a job, it's time to swallow your pride and start asking for help. Surely you have someone who knows you and can recommend you. However, you must first be emotionally stable. If you have a stable job for a long time, you will be going through days of transition where you learn new things and have new responsibilities. If you have a job where you have to travel constantly, the work situation will not be easy, and you will feel instability around you. Maybe it's time to put your feet on the ground and look for a local job. In love, different movements occur in your life, from people who left and want to return, to people who are looking for relationships without commitment. However, we are closing chapters of the past and at some point we feel tired and empty. The single men and women will be starting a new relationship that brings with it many illusions. Everything seems different and it is time to open your heart and think of yourself. Regarding health, you are very concerned about the condition of a close relative. This person is going through a delicate moment, and that stresses you too much. Ask the Archangel Gabriel a lot with faith and hope. Tip of the day. Whoever throws the stone and hides his hand is a coward. Whatever you do, always take responsibility. Lucky numbers for today: 2, 8, 29, 30, 31, 33. Free Pisces Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First decan, February 21st and March 2nd. You should not be afraid of those changes that are coming your way because they will be very good for you. Second decan, March 3rd to 11th. Enjoy as much as you can regardless of what others are going to say about you. Third decan, March 12 to 20. Sooner rather than later you will see your expectations fulfilled in a subject that worries you a lot.